and welcome to Yassmin Abdel-Magied, that's me, reading Chapter 1 of You Must Be Layla. Are you ready? Everyone settle in. It's going to be exciting. Chapter 1. Oh, this skirt is the worst, Layla muttered to herself as she studied the mirror on the back of her bedroom door. Biting her lip, she tucked the cream shirt into her maroon skirt, untucked it, and then tucked it back in again, weighing up which option was less ridiculous. OMG. Nothing was working. How was she supposed to make any new friends at this new school when this uniform made her look like a nun? Layla squinted at her reflection, her bushy black eyebrows furrowing together. She wasn't even like one of those dope singing nuns from that movie Sister Act 2. No, in this uniform, she looked like a mean old lady who realized marrying God meant there was nobody around to help do the dishes. Oh, happy day, Layla started humming, distracting herself with the thought of the famous gospel tune. The 13-year-old loved singing, even though her older brother Ozzy always said that she sounded like a choking chimpanzee. Ugh, he does not appreciate my talent, Layla giggled to herself. Deciding to go with the shirt tucked in, she turned her attention to the next challenge, her headscarf. It was a shiny polyester maroon piece made to match the burgundy skirt of her school uniform. The sheer polyester was lined with a slightly darker ribbon, giving it a more formal look. Layla styled it in the traditional Sudanese way, the rectangle scarf wrapped around her head, covering her braids, ears and neck, and leaving her face neatly framed by a smooth oval. The scarf was secured in place using a couple of maroon pins, newly and brightly bejeweled. Layla loved jewelry making, and she had been undeniably the best bejeweler in her class last year, but this was at her old school. She wondered what the kids she would meet on her first day of year 8 would think of her work with scarf pins. Feeling good about the situation, Layla stepped back to suss out her handiwork in the reflection. Not quite, she scowled. Despite what she thought was foolproof wrapping, a couple of tight black curls had escaped from underneath the scarf, ruining the whole formal and neat vibe. Tugging, Layla tried to adjust the hijab, but the silky material slipped back over her braids, exposing her entire hairline. Her afro hair was rarely ever well behaved, and today was no exception. Oh my God, hair, come on! Today is an important day. She mentally scolded the rebellious curls. Stay put and behave, okay? Talking to her hair always worked. Layla pulled the scarf forward again to cover her hairline. Patting her head, then brushing her hands down the front of her shirt, Layla smiled inwardly. You got this, she told herself, and almost completely believed it. Layla, where are you? We're going to be late! Baba yelled at her from downstairs. Judging by the clattering, her dad was in the kitchen cleaning up after breakfast. Layla hoped he'd packed something delicious for lunch. She was going to need all the energy she could get. Today was special because it was the first day of school after the summer break. Deep breath, Layla told herself in the voice of an aerobics instructor. Breathe in and out, in and out. You got this, girl. She was nervous because today wasn't just any first day of school. It was the first day of her new school. And that wasn't the only reason her knees were quivering underneath her pleated maroon skirt. Layla was starting at a fancy new school on the other side of the city, where she didn't know a single soul. Tune in tomorrow, or sometime in the future really, for Chapter 2.